We are Dave and Pam. We've moved here about 4 months ago. We originally spent most of our lives in South Yorkshire.
We downsized 10 years ago to chase the kids up here after they got married, and part of that was because we're a very family-oriented people, aren't we, really? The Chimes is a wonderful environment for our grandchildren to visit as well, because we have continued looking after them. But we've got a hugely mixed neighbours really here, aren't we? I think we call them neighbours, they're more friends, aren't they? There's always something to do. We have had inter-anchor quizzes via the Joy Club as well, and they've been hilarious. We do get to meet a huge amount of different people, and it's lovely. We're always giggling. We chose the Chimes after a quite extensive looking round. So we knew, relatively speaking, the area we'd like to move into. We were having mobility problems at the time, and we had too many stairs, and we had a shower over the bath. And so we were looking for something that could accommodate us a lot better. And for various reasons, we started thinking about the future, which a lot of people don't, including us. But we sort of thought, yes, you know, we need to be thinking perhaps from now for a long time ahead. Because we have a cat, it felt quite important to me to be on the ground floor, and so we got in early.
We were just wowed by the facilities that were here, everything about the place seemed to meet our needs, and we thought, crikey, this is so nice, we're not going to be able to afford to live here. But we sat down and had a chat with the people here, and it turns out we can.
And then we started panicking when it all started going through very nicely, thinking, woo, we've still got a fair bit of downsizing to do here. Renting
a self-storage unit turned out to be a really good move, because we'd got stuff, we've got a loft full of stuff that we hadn't had time to work through, and things were moving here quickly. So we just rented a little shed-size unit, bunged a load of stuff in there, forget about it, let's move in here, and then we'll gradually bring it out over the next month or two, sort it, charity shop, throw it away, give it to the kids.
The team themselves were incredibly welcoming. Everybody is lovely here. Every question we asked was answered. I think a shared ownership, we didn't know much about it to begin with, did we?
No.
Really. And the bottom line is, if we hadn't been able to utilise shared ownership, we won't be here.
It's a definite benefit in that it's allowed us to be here. We wouldn't have been here without it. But it also takes away a little bit of the worry about having your own dwelling, whatever shape or size it is, where you're responsible for all of it. And now I can sit back and think, well, actually, Anchor own part of this, as do I, so they could help fix a problem if there was one. We've got a solar panel on the roof, which is contributing to our electricity. You can see on my little smart meter, Sunday it was really sunny, and I managed to heat up a can of beans for a snack, and we use no electricity.
At the end of the day, and we certainly plan to be living here for as long as we can manage, but we won't have our daughters sort of having a load of hassle. I have no doubt whatsoever that our apartment will sell very easily. Shared ownership allowed us to hold on to a certain amount of security. I felt we were future-proof.
It all fell into place really nicely for us, and we're very happy here. We would certainly recommend to friends and relatives to look into shared ownership. It's worked really well for us. It's allowed us to do things that we wouldn't have been able to do before. We wouldn't be here without shared ownership. So we can speak very positively about it. We would certainly recommend it to anybody that asks, friends or enemies.
Have we got any enemies?